And so, that I feel like is very contrary to scriptures and how God speaks
Yeah.
of knowing him.
Right.
There's no salvation outside the church. Don't look into it, because if you do, if you deny it, you're worse off.
Mm-hmm.
There's just these things that,
Yeah.
don't, based on, the scriptures and reason, like
Mm-hmm.
they're not reasonable.
Yeah. And this reminds me of my upbringing in a Pentecostal church. And I swear I'm going to do a video at the overlap between Catholicism, Roman Catholicism, and Pentecostalism. But this particular church I was at, and I'd spent most of my life there, even most of my life at this point in my life. The idea was essentially keep people at the base level as much as possible. Because if they start asking questions and don't find answers to them, they're going to waver in their faith, right? They did not hold to any kind of eternal security or preservation of the saints or anything even remotely like it. Once saved, always saved, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
They believed you could lose your salvation at the drop of a hat as long as it's willful.
Yeah.
So what they believed then is, well, as the church, I'm responsible for the souls of these people. I believe that them digging into things will cause them to ask questions that I'm not prepared to answer. So we are going to keep them on as much milk as possible. We will not let them dig any deeper. And when I started digging deeper, I started asking questions. And they told me, those are the kinds of questions that will lead people away from the faith. You need to stop talking about those things. And that is the way Luther was treated in the Reformation. That's the way pretty much all the reformers were treated. These are the kinds of things that will destroy the church.